part of the group that were tasked by President Obama to put together all the reporting we had on the Russian interference.
Former Director of National Intelligence James Clapper appears to admit the Russia probe was initiated by none other than former President Barack Obama. In a recent CNN interview, Clapper discussed the findings of Special Counsel Robert Mueller, who found no collusion between Russians and President Trump. Clapper suggested he knew there was no collusion as early as in March of 2017, but that didn't stop the mainstream media from spinning false collusion narratives.
And I consistently said we didn't have the evidence at the time contemporaneously, and it was my great hope that the Mueller investigation would resolve that once and for all, and apparently it did.
This is not the first time Clapper makes controversial remarks about the alleged use of national intelligence for political purposes. In his Senate testimony back in 2013, Clapper said the government does not collect data on millions of Americans as part of its foreign intelligence surveillance program. Those claims were later proven by Congress Republicans as untrue.
Does the NSA collect any type of data at all on millions or hundreds of millions of Americans?
No, sir.
It does not.
Not wittingly.
When the truth came out, Clapper claimed he didn't understand the question. Meanwhile, Republican lawmakers say the abuse of FISA court by Obama officials allowed to spy on Carter Page, a key aide to the 2016 Trump campaign. Those FISA warrants, along with the debunked Steele dossier, laid the foundation of what would become the Russia probe.
The Russia witch hunt was a plan by those who lost the election to try and illegally regain power by framing innocent Americans, many of them, they suffered with an elaborate hoax.
Now, you got to ask yourself, because I'm sure you've heard by now that the charges for Big Tish James and James Comey has been dismissed, but the good news is the case can easily be picked back up. But this tells me, because this judge, this Clinton judge that was appointed by Bill Clinton, ruled that the attorney Lindsay Halligan's appointment violated the appointments clause of the Constitution. Why y'all didn't say that about Jack Smith? Now, I'm hoping, I'm not holding my breath, but I'm hoping that they can easily revisit those charges, because as we're going to lay out today, personally, now they can charge him with even more serious crimes, because when you try to play child's play with the James Comeys, with the Barack Obamas, with the Hillary Clintons, they'll come back and bite you in the butt. So I'm hoping that, and I'm not holding my breath, don't get me wrong, because if they ain't done anything by now, they're probably not going to do anything but have another press conference, and Sean Hannity will bring a bunch of expert witnesses on there to tell you how they broke the law. I'm no lawyer, but I already know they broke the damn law. James Comey admitted to leaking classified information. Barack Obama lied about knowing about this. James Comey lied on the oath that he didn't know anything about Hillary Clinton hiring Fusion GPS to come up with the dirt. And then he did an interview with little Georgie Porgy Pudding Pie over at ABC, and he lied about that. I don't know how many more times that Cass Patel or Pam Bundy can tell us that the people are lying. We already know that. You're not telling us any damn thing we don't know. We already know they lie. The point we're making is that, is anybody going to be held accountable? See, I want the Trump administration to take the mindset that they took when we insisted that the Epstein files come out and you called us a bunch of losers. I want you to take that same tenacity. I want the people like Cass Patel and Dan Bongino to give me that same energy they was giving me before they came in office. Now, I got a couple clips I want you to hear, and it categorically proves that James Comey is a liar. As a matter of fact, what's the former, he used to be the governor of Illinois, and Barack Obama sent him to jail. He said something that was very, very interesting. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. The person that's over the FBI right now is supposed to be like a honey badger. I believe he wrote a book, Government Gangsters. I think he told us that he was going to help dismantle the sewer, because it's not a swamp. The sewer. He was going to dismantle it. He and Baldy Locks over there, Dan Bongino, told us that they were going to dismantle everything. Now, so that means I want you to listen to this statement here by the former Illinois governor.
Come here at 6 o'clock in the morning with SWAT teams around my house and a hostage negotiator to arrest the sitting governor of the fifth largest state.
Was Patrick Fitzgerald protecting Barack Obama?
I don't know, but Barack Obama's 302s are still being covered up.
Did you hear that? There are 302s on Barack Obama that's still being covered up. Now, who is the FBI director now? Who's the deputy director? Who's over the DOJ? Are you telling me that they are still covering for Barack Obama? That means Cash Patel, Dan Bongino, and Pam Bundy is covering. Are you saying they destroyed those 302s? Because we got the information that what James Comey did was way worse than what he was being charged with. So when y'all bring the charges back up, we want some more fallacious charges, some more extreme charges against him, not this patty cake stuff. Because he did a press conference and he was talking cocky. Listen to James Comey, because he seems to think that the Trump administration is just going after him for no damn reason. He's an innocent man. This man is a character fella.
I'm grateful that the court ended the case against me, which was a prosecution based on malevolence and incompetence, and a reflection of what the Department of Justice has become under Donald Trump, which is heartbreaking. But I was also inspired by the example of the career people who refused to be part of this travesty. It cost some of them their jobs, which is painful, but it preserved their integrity, which is beyond price. And I know they will serve again. I was very lucky that some of the best lawyers in America stepped forward to represent me. I hope they serve as an example to more and more lawyers, especially some of the big firms, to participate in protecting our liberty, protecting the rule of law. And my family and friends were always with me, and luckily for me, include some of those great lawyers. This case mattered to me personally, obviously, but it matters most because a message has to be sent that the President of the United States cannot use the Department of Justice to target his political enemies. I don't care what your politics are, you have to see that as fundamentally un-American and a threat to the rule of law that keeps all of us free. I know that Donald Trump will probably come after me again, and my attitude is going to be the same. I'm innocent, I am not afraid, and I believe in an independent federal judiciary, the gift from our founders that protects us from a would-be tyrant. When I was a kid, my parents would wake us up for school every morning by snapping open the shades and saying, "Time to rise and shine and show the world what you're made of." Well, it's that time, America. It's time to stand up and show the fools who would frighten us, who would divide us, that we're made of stronger stuff, that we believe in the rule of law, that we believe in the importance of doing things by the law. So stand tall, shine.
See, that's what happens when you try to play patty cake and you play nice. Now, what he just said is a bunch of BS because we already know he lied. And I'm just going to play a couple clips, and then I got a document. I got two documents that I want to show you that proves uncategorically, and if I got the damn documents, I know damn well Pam Bundy got the damn documents. Why didn't they charge him with a more serious crime in the first damn place? They said they appointed somebody who they didn't have the authority to appoint. Now, what I like to do is I like to play some of James Comey's testimony, and I also like to play some of what James Comey was saying, being very arrogant.
Do you stand by your House testimony on March 20th that there was no surveillance of the Trump campaign that you're aware of?
Correct.
You would know about it if there were, is that correct?
I think so, yes.
Okay.
So he lied right there. There wasn't surveillance of Donald Trump. He's gonna try to lie and say he didn't know, but we got evidence that he did know that too. But before we even get to that, here's James Comey. Here's his proof. James Comey broke 2 laws. I'm gonna play 2 other clips of him being interviewed, and then I'm gonna do a news story on him and let you see it for yourself.
Now, and it's hard to imagine 2 FBI agents ending up in the sit room. How did that happen?
Listen to this. This is him admitting he tried to set up Michael Flynn.
Look at this White House now, and it's hard to imagine 2 FBI agents ending up in the sit room. How did that happen?
I sent them. Something I probably wouldn't have done or maybe gotten away with in a more organized investigation, a more organized administration, in the George W. Bush administration, for example, or the Obama administration.
So he's saying that the George Bush administration and the Barack Obama administration was well organized. They was great. When you don't do something to the deep state, the swamp, the sewage. Let's stop calling them deep state. Let's stop calling them swamp. This is the sewage.
The protocol, 2 men that all of us have perhaps increased appreciation for over the last 2 years. And in both of those.
Now, I'm going to prove to you something else. This is Nicole Wallace. She's trash too. The reporter that works at the New York Times is her husband. That's the fella that he leaked the information to. You can't even make this up. She's pretending like she don't know what's going on.
Those administrations, there was process. And so if the FBI wanted to send agents into the White House itself to interview a senior official, you would work through the White House counsel, and there'd be discussions and approvals and who would be there. And I thought, it's early enough, let's just send a couple guys over. And so we placed a call to Flynn, said, hey, we're sending a couple guys over. Hope you'll talk to them. He said, sure. Nobody else was there. They interviewed him in a conference room at the White House Situation Room, and he lied to them. And that's what he's now pled guilty to.
What did he think they were coming over there for?
I don't think he knew. We didn't tell him. Just said, we've got sending over a couple of agents. I want to ask you some questions. I didn't have this conversation. My deputy director did, but hope you.
See, that's what you get for answering questions. I wouldn't answer a damn thing. The hell is you answering questions for Michael Flynn? I told him I'm not answering that. I don't trust the swamp. Should have knew better than that in the first damn place. Here is the other one of him being interviewed. Just want you to pay attention. When you pay attention to what he says, he's always doing stuff that he can be indicted for.
Assessment of that dossier, how should we consider it? As raw intelligence, as unverified, as...
Now they're talking about the fake dossier.
Rock solid true, what?
As it was described to me when it came in, it was raw intelligence, so a series of reports from a credible person with a reliable track record and a...
Who's the credible person he's talking about? Either you're talking about Christopher Steele, who's not credible, wasn't even his dossier, or you talking about the guy who had the dual citizenship, Russian and America. We need to cut out all dual citizenship. It's trash. Nobody should have dual citizenship to no damn country. Secondly of all, the fella that he's talking about was actually doing work for the FBI. James Comey knew it, so he's lying right now.
known, experienced, and source network in Russia. And so it was something to be taken seriously. It didn't mean that.
He's trying to, this is amazing. These people be doing interviews and they don't go do no damn research. I would have destroyed James Comey in an interview. I'd have got all the clips and information of him contradicting and lying, especially even when he did with Hillary Clinton. No reasonable prosecutor would prosecute her.
It was all true, but it was to be taken seriously. And its core assertion was corroborated by other intelligence. Its core assertion being the Russians.
What are you talking about?
Have a campaign going on to interfere in the American election.
So you know about that, but you don't know about Hillary hiring this whole thing about this dossier.
You got the lucky job of going to see Donald Trump, as well as President Obama, and in the midst of a larger briefing, explain, or at least summarizing what was in this Steele dossier. I think it was Vice President Biden.
Either these people, either these two, either this other guy is a freaking moron. Well, we know James Comey's lying. Either the other guy is a moron or he's a complete hack. Because as soon as I saw the dossier, I said it's fake. There's no way in the hell that the FBI was tricked by that dossier. I played you the clip of James Clapper, who already admitted that they knew it was fake. So I don't even know what James Comey is even talking about. Clapper's already spilled the beans. He's also spilled the beans that Barack Obama was the one telling them, to tell them to investigate it, even though Barack Obama said he didn't know anything about it.
Said while sitting there, I cannot believe we're discussing a Golden Showers tape here in the Oval Office. You could hardly deny him his incredulous reaction. How did Donald Trump react to this?
I briefed him at the end of our briefing to him, of the intelligence community chiefs, about the broader Russian intelligence community assessment. And as I explain in the book, I spoke about prostitutes in Moscow. I didn't go into the rest of that. I was uncomfortable enough.
Were you nervous going into that meeting?
Yes. Yeah, I was. I was about to meet with the new president and talk about prostitutes in Moscow. And
did you hear him? He said he was about to meet with a new president and talk about prosecutions in Moscow. He already knew it was a lie. This fraud is pretending like he don't know this whole damn thing is fraudulent. Your main source that was working with Christopher Steele, he was also working with the FBI. You already know he's lying.
And so it was a bit of an out-of-body experience for me, honestly.
Us too.
Yeah. And so I didn't go into that other detail. I figured that was notice enough. And he reacted, as I recount in the book, very defensively and interrupted me and said, do I look like a guy who needs the services of prostitutes? As I say in the book, I assume that was a rhetorical question. And so I didn't answer.
Did you, just for the record, did you answer that?
No, I assumed it was rhetorical.
You just let it go.
Yeah. And so then he went on and was defensive. And I explained that I wasn't saying we believe this. I just explained that we felt.
See, this is the problem I have with Donald Trump trying to play nice with Mandami and the rest of them. They were literally trying to set you up, destroy you. And at least you got to remember all the other people they did destroy their lives. If you're not going to do it for yourself, you need to do it for all those people whose lives was ruined by these bastards like James Comey. Now he's talking cocky. But we have more. We have more of James Comey. Here is this is them talking about the leaks of James Comey.
Our closed-door transcribed interview yesterday under oath for the former FBI director. This is highly unusual, and a transcribed interview under oath really is an indication of a lack of trust between the director and, in this case, Republicans on the House Judiciary and Oversight Committees. One of the conditions for the director having this interview was the public release of the transcript on a very short timeline. And as you can see, the transcript, it's 254 pages, was just released within the last few minutes. I want to go to some of the statements from the former director yesterday so we can compare and contrast what we've already seen in the transcript so far. Let's go to that first piece of sound from the news conference yesterday.
By the way, that is not my fire extinguisher. whoever videotaped this, they need to put a battery in their fire extinguisher.
Today, where Comey was asked about the issues that he avoided during the course of that interview at the direction of a government lawyer.
The Republicans came out and said that a government lawyer sort of ran interference and shut down specific lines of questioning. Did that happen? And if so, what topics were not discussed?
Well, somebody tell them to put a damn battery in that damn thing.
Read the transcript, and I think you will not see that happening.
Okay, he goes on to say that a great portion of the interview dealt with the email.
Yeah, fire alarm, I mean. No, yeah, fire alarm.
Issue, but I can tell you, Arthel, just going through the transcript now, that there are lengthy lines of questioning that relate to the anti-Trump dossier that was used to secure a surveillance warrant for a Trump campaign aide in the fall of 2016. And this is a remarkable exchange right here. It's between Comey and the chairman of the Oversight Committee.
I'm sorry, yeah, smoke detector. I keep saying fire alarm, smoke detector.
Trey Gowdy. Trey Gowdy asks him, while you were director, you never knew that the DNC hired a law firm that hired an opposition research firm that hired Christopher Steele. Christopher Steele was the author of the anti-Trump dossier, and it's now well established that dossier was paid for by the DNC and Clinton campaign, and it's one of the foundational pieces for the surveillance warrant on a Trump campaign aide. And Mr. Comey says, no, I don't think so. I don't have any recollection of being told that or reading that or learning that while I was director.
So James Comey is saying that he has no knowledge. I got to turn off because the damn smoke detector is getting on my damn nerve. But he said he has no recollection of Hillary Clinton's having a ties to this this dossier. He don't have any recollection. Remember he said that? Now, I'm going to show you a piece of paperwork here. Says James Comey said he has no recollection. Now, I'm going to see if this jogs his memory. Does that jog your memory right there, James? This is his handwritten note. Saying that Hillary Clinton is responsible for the damn dossier. Look at the date on there. This was after his this is before his testimony. So the bastard lied on the oath. Now, I'm wondering if Pam Bundy and that crew can add some more charges to James Comey. He said under oath he had no knowledge that Hillary was paying for a dossier to set up Donald Trump. Here's your notes in your handwriting. It's scribble scratch, but he's saying HRC Hillary Rodham Clinton. He knew it the whole damn time. He's lying. Now, I want to see him charged with some more crimes because here's the evidence. His own damn Mr. James Comey. Is this your handwriting here? You have a date on there. These are your notes. I like to get a couple of them 302s y'all got there too. And throw in a couple of 302s of Obama. Well, you probably destroyed those. The evidence is right here. I don't know why he didn't get charged with this in the first damn place. But see, that's not even all. Because here is them. I'm kind of getting sick of Pam Bundy and Cash Patel grandstanding. Matter of fact, before I get to no, I'll wait there because I want to go through James Comey first before I move on.
Important things. The two big stories we broke last week. The knowledge now that James Comey authorized a leak according to his own lawyer. He authorized a classified leak.
He authorized the classified leak. Did he get charged with that?
And according to Adam Schiff's own Democratic House Intelligence Committee staffer, he authorized a classified leak.
Both of them authorized the classified leak. If a Republican had did this, the Democrats will already prosecute it. You can say what you want to about them damn Democrats, but if you just slightly break the law, the Democrats will come after you.
Those two cases have a 10-year statute. They don't even require a conspiracy case to be made. So those are early ones for us to see. Are they going to do it? They just raided John Bolton's house.
Okay, who's the AG now? Because I know Trump hired a honey badger, didn't he? Oh, it's Pam Bundy. Yeah, I remember a lot of people got upset. I was criticizing Pam Bundy. They says that we need to just give her an opportunity. Like, she don't work on my time. I told you she wasn't gonna do a damn thing. She's like one of those sorority queens who like to talk and rah, 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 and this is my friend, and that's my friend. Once you try to make these people your damn friend, you're not going to win, because these are savages. These are animals. These are killers. They know how to play the tough game.
That's outside 5 years of these alleged offenses. Those also are signaling that maybe they're going to take on some of these classified leaks as a beginning strategy while they build a larger conspiracy case. I wouldn't be surprised if we saw our first charges in the fall if Pam Bondi says about. If we go to Christmas and there are no charges, I think all of our skepticism is going to be pretty.
Oh, no. The statute has started back up. They can still charge James Comey again. And these are new charges now. It's a 10-year window on these right here. All these charges they can charge him with, plus lying under oath.
Pretty high.
Now, here's another clip, just in case. Now, this is the part I don't like. Now, I want you to listen to Sean Hannity, Pam Bundy, and you remember Trey Gowdy, who's a fraud too. All of them talking about what they're going to do. We already know the damn charges. Trey Gowdy, when you was there, he was the lead investigator over the oversight committee or the hearing they were having for Benghazi. Did Trey Gowdy charge anybody? He wants to tell you how he was a prosecutor. You didn't do anything, though. All the evidence they had on Hillary Clinton, anybody else would have got charged.
Doing that, but we're all fronts. So the people of this country will be safe in more than one way.
I just want the truth. I just want all of it to come out. It seems like we're getting there between Tulsi and Cash and you and Director Ratcliffe. I think we're going to get there. Attorney General Pam Bondi, thank you. We appreciate you being with us. All right, joining us now with more reaction, Fox News contributor Jonathan Turley. Also, along with Sunday Night in America host Trey Gowdy, a prosecutor. By the way, I don't know if you know this, Jonathan, about Trey. He never lost a case as a prosecutor. I don't think I'd want to be in that courtroom.
Okay, now Sean Hannity is pumping up Trey Gowdy, saying he never lost a case as a prosecutor. But when he was he a senator or a representative? I can't remember. Anyway, he was representing South Carolina. Did he prosecute anybody who had something to do with Benghazi since he was the lead guy there? Absolutely not. He lost the case.
Against him.
Yeah, I think that's right. I wouldn't want to go up against him either.
Yeah, all right, Trey, start with you. When Cash talks about a grand conspiracy, and I use an analogy, cinder blocks on scales of election, am I wrong? Is Cash wrong?
No, and Cash would know better than anyone else, with a possible exception of Devin Nunes and John Ratcliffe. Cash Patel was down in the basement way before he was a household name. I mean, remember, Sean, he had to literally go to court to find out who funded the Steele dossier, while Adam Schiff fought him at every...
I like to shave this bastard's hair off and bitch slap him. I get sick of these people coming on here grandstanding, especially on the Sean Hannity show, and they don't do a damn thing.
Every step of the way. One of these days, Sean, you and I are going to sit down and write a book. All the things the American...
See, that's all they want to do is write books. This will make me sick about these people. It's all about their notoriety. So when they go places, people can look at them. See, they're like the Pharisees used to like to do. Like Jesus said about the Pharisees. They like for people to say, oh, look at Rabbi. Oh, look at the great teacher. See, Trey Gowdy like to get the pat on the back. Boy, he never lost the case. That Trey Gowdy is a badass. Well, why didn't he do any damn thing when Hillary was lying about Benghazi? Barack and that whole crew was lying about Benghazi. He didn't do a damn thing. 4 men died over there, lost their life. And this jacked up hairstyle fella right here, who's pretending like he's such a pit bull. He was, matter of fact, he questioned James Comey. Why didn't he refer charges on that? Since he's such a excellent prosecutor.
People would never know if they had listened to Adam Schiff. You wouldn't know who funded it. You wouldn't know about the FISA abuse. So Cash is right. This began with an effort to...
Oh, shit, I can't take it no more. I just can't take it. These are all this grandstanding and a hullabaloo, sucking ass on each other. Oh, my God, how wonderful you are. I'm glad to have you on my show. You're so wonderful and smart. Now, I want to show you something. Some of you may have seen this before. I don't know. Some of you may not have seen this. What the heck did I just do? Dang it. What did I do with it? Let me see here. See if I can find that document. What did I do with it? Wait a minute. I hope I didn't lose it. Oh, how did I? Oh, dang. Okay, I know what I'm about to do. Okay, let me see here. No, I'm gonna drop it. Hold on a minute. Let me drop it over here. Then I'll let you see it. All right, because I want you to look at this document with me. Here's a document. The main reason James Comey did not prosecute Hillary Clinton. Here it is right here. If I got this document, I can guarantee you that Pam Bundy and Cash Patel got this document. Now you see this docket here? Congressional Record House, September the 12th, 2016. Let's read. I want to blow it up a little bit so you can see it real good, because I want to go through this. This is James Comey. This should be enough to indict him some more. Said, but we heard over and over, FBI Director Comey would never do anything but absolutely perfectly above board. But then this article by Patrick Hawley, is that Hawley? 10th of September came out. I was shocked. It said a review of FBI Director James Comey's professional history and relationship shows that the Obama cabinet leader, now under fire for his handling of the investigation of Hillary Clinton, is deeply entrenched in the big money cronyism culture of Washington, D.C. His personal and professional relationship all disclosed as he announced the Bureau would not prosecute Hillary Clinton, reinforced bipartisan concerns that he may have politicized the criminal probe. These concerns focus on millions of dollars that Comey accepted from the Clinton Foundation defense contractor. That should be enough for him not to be able to do any damn thing. Why did Donald Trump leave him in charge of anything? So he accepted millions of dollars from a Clinton Foundation defense contractor. It goes further. Comey's former membership on a Clinton Foundation corporate partners board. Think about that. He was supposed to be investigating Hillary when she's already gave him his people and gave him millions of dollars. I had no idea, and his surprising financial relationship with his brother Peter Comey, who works at the law firm that does the Clinton Foundation taxes. Talk about cronyism and nepotism. Here it is right here. So James Comey's brother, nobody brings this up. Peter Comey, sounds good. So you got Peter and James. They're not the disciples of Jesus. I can guarantee you that. So Peter Comey works for the law firm that does the taxes for the Clinton Foundation. And you thought James Comey was going to actually investigate Hillary Clinton. Are you serious? Then it says, who knew? Wow. District ties here with FBI Director James Comey's family and the Clinton Foundation. Why don't anybody bring this up? Why is it that the Trump administration is not going down this road? How is it that he can pretend to have clean hands when Hillary was caught red-handed, not only mishandling classified information, but destroying evidence. And here's the kicker. James Comey's FBI gave full immunity to people who had dirt on Hillary, and he didn't get any information in return from them. When does the FBI or a police department offer you immunity and you don't have to give them no damn information? Please do tell. And then it says, I don't hold anybody's former employee against them. Fine, you are employed hopefully by somebody. So I wouldn't hold that against them. I would. Certainly, Hank, I don't even want to say his name, but he used to be the Secretary of the Treasury. And well, yeah, he deserves to be in the congressional record yet again. Hank Paulson, the former chairman of Goldman Sachs, he certainly did every favor he possibly could to Goldman Sachs, and they are still going on. But here are some holdings. HSBC Holdings, the article mentions in the 2013, Comey became a board member. What? He was a board member? Now, this is very important. HSB Banking, he was a board member, a director, and a financial system vulnerabilities committee member of the London bank HSBC Holdings. Mr. Comey's appointment will be for an initial 3-year term, which subject to re-election by shareholders, will expire at the conclusion of the 2016 annual general meeting, according to the HSBC. Wait a minute. Company records. HBC Holdings and its various philanthropic branches routinely partner with the Clinton Foundation. You don't say. So James Comey was on the board of the bank that's in bed with the Clinton Foundation. His brother law firm was actually doing the taxes of the Clinton Foundation. And you mean to tell me that the Trump administration can't find charges against James Comey? You need to hire some more pit bulls then. HSB Holdings has partnered with Deutsche Bank through the Clinton Foundation to retrofit 1,500 to 200 and 500 housing units, primarily in the low to moderate income sector of New York City. Have New York been rebuilt like that yet? Anyway, it goes on to talk about Peter Comey. When our sources called the Chinatown offices of DC law firm DLA Piper and asked for Peter Comey, a receptionist immediately put him through to Comey's direct line. But Peter Comey is not featured on the DLA Piper website. Peter Comey serves as Senior Director of Real Estate Operations for the America for DLA Piper. Now, you don't know this, but the whole country has been sold out to partisan political thing. Everything, the whole financial system, the banking system, everything they do is tied in together. These frauds have been ripping us off for years. Their family, their friends, their cousins, their brother, all of them are tied in. They keep telling you how smart they are, but the reason they're so rich and have so much power because the cronyism never stops, both Republicans and Democrats. Why hasn't this been exposed? Why hasn't this been stopped? Because they all conduct themselves in cronyism. These communist SOBs, this is why nobody from the deep state is getting locked up. They all too damn corrupt. Marjorie Taylor Greene had like 500 and some insider trader deal. I saw these little YouTubers telling you how they get rid of her because she's exposed and stuff. She's part of the damn sewer. Hell is you talking about? It's a joke. And then it says, DLA Piper's employees taken as a whole represent a major Hillary Clinton 2016 campaign donation block and Clinton Foundation donation base. Now, all of this is for your liking, and nobody seems to think that James Comey shouldn't be charged with more crimes. If you look into all of the dirt, they destroyed a bunch of evidence. I'm convinced of it. There is no way you're going to tell me that James Comey's people did not destroy evidence. Of course they did. What's sad about the whole situation is that even after we catch them red-handed, some rogue judge throws out the case. He goes on immediately and talks trash. You know why? Because he know Pam Bundy ain't gonna do anything. He know Cash Patel ain't gonna do anything. When you put a healthy fear in somebody's heart, they don't try this. Like the Republicans, when the Obama administration or the Biden administration was there, the Republicans were scared because those SOBs will prosecute you. Republicans are just going to go on Fox News when they're in charge. They're going to go on one of these talk shows and talk about what they just uncovered. I wouldn't give a damn what you uncovered. Who in the hell are you going to prosecute? What the hell I like to know. I'm sick of you talking about it. Well, we're going to get to the bottom. You ain't going to do a damn thing but talk. All they ever do is run their pie hole. We're going to do this. We're going to do that. You ain't going to do a damn thing. All you're going to do is go on and grandstand. And if you're in office, you're going to say, send me some more money so I can get reelected, so I can go to Washington, D.C. to fight the establishment. If another SOB have a line like that, I don't give a damn who it is. I refuse to report to support somebody who gives me that fraudulent line. Don't tell me a damn thing about you going to Washington, D.C. to fight anybody. Every time somebody says that, they don't never do damn thing to those in the deep state. The sewer. The sewer is alive and well, doing whatever the hell they want to do, and ain't nobody done a damn thing about it. Now, I got to give some shout outs before I get on my soapbox again. My man, Big Boy Howard, hit us up. I appreciate you, Howard, brother. You see this trash going on, Howard? Howard said, if you can't stand the heat, stay out the doctor's kitchen. You're the man, he says. I appreciate you, Big Howard. Howard, they've been really upset with me. I don't know why they're upset with me. Just a humble servant. Like Sheila Jackson Lee said, I'm just an humble servant. I'm Mr. Sensitivity, and they just tell me how much they hate me. They won't let me be monetized because they say he just acting as if he's talking bad and hurting people's feelings. That's what they actually told me. You don't have to be so mean about it. These bastards are trying to kill us. You talking about, man? Somebody breaks in your house, you want me to be nice with him and patty cake with him? Hell no, I ain't gonna play patty cake with him. Our girl Irma, Miss Irma, YRMA, hit us up also, says, Doc, God bless you. No, God bless you, Miss Irma. Yeah, they upset with us, but guess what? They're not gonna stop us from running our mouth. We're not just talking for the sake of talking. We have made our mind up that we don't care how upset they get at us. We are going to keep talking until the Lord closes our mouth. My man, Richard Newsom. What's going on there, brother Newsom? Richard says, for batteries. Yeah, if y'all heard the video, this is what Richard's talking about. We played a video and somebody's damn fire alarm, whoever taped this, their freaking smoke detector, I keep saying fire alarm, smoke detector needed some batteries and the damn thing just kept chirping. I'd say it was just chirping away. I said, I don't know what. They need to put some batteries in. Next time you're going to tape something and pass it around, put some batteries in or take the damn batteries out so it can stop chirping. Damn thing was just chirping, getting on my, I don't know, I can't sleep with that noise. If it's a battery chirp, I will take the batteries out until I go get some more because I can't stand that damn chirping. That drives me crazy. I don't know why, but I can't stand, like, especially if I'm trying to go to sleep. I cannot sleep when when that damn thing is chirping, man. That drives me crazy at night. I can't stand no damn smoke detector who needs the battery. I'll yank that thing off the wall and slam it down. Cannot take it. all that chirp, 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 chirp. Miss Bernice McCall also hit us up for a sponsorship. She said, preach, brother Dynamite. Well, thank you, Sister Bernice McCall. Do you see what's going on, Miss Bernice? These people think we're stupid, but I'm going to keep holding. I'm going to keep bringing up Cash Patel and Pam Bundy and Dan Bongino. Y'all got to do y'all job. I'll stop talking about you if you just do your job. I just want you to do your damn job. These people need to go to jail. Because if you remember, there's a lot of people who have suffered because of all the things that these people are doing. And now you tell me you just want to let them off the hook. I'm not feeling that. I'm not feeling you just let them off the hook. I will not go for that. But here I want to show you some. Before I get back to the main story, I got a funny video I want to show you. Now, I know we probably shouldn't laugh at this. You guys may have saw this before, but I always like to put a little funny twist on it before we get to the serious. Have you ever seen the animal cake prank? I think it's kind of cruel what they're doing to the animals. Like they'll get a dog that look kind of like their dog, and it's a piece of cake, and they get ready to cut it, or they'll get a cat. Or they'll get a, some woman had a damn skunk. I don't know what in the hell you got a skunk in your house. But I want to show you this video because it's kind of funny because the animals are so sensitive because they can tell this animal looks like them. Watch this.
Watch this, Moose. Here we go.
Look how the dog looking. He said, you just gonna cut that. Now, this is actually cake. I think it's a little cruel though.
No. It's just cake, buddy.
Look.
Vanilla sponge. See? You want a bite?
Look at the dog's eyes, man. The dog's eyes. And so he's saying like, I can't believe you're doing that.
Woof! No! All right, more for me.
That's a skunk, ain't it? The skunk pissed. That house is going to be stinking. Wait a minute. I'm going to show that skunk again.
Vanilla sponge. See? You want a bite? Woof! No! All right, more for me. Ah! Oh my God! Ah! Seriously?
Ain't that a skunk? Now look at this cat. Now, this dude is doing this, and he got this baby sitting on the counter, which is dangerous because the cat is going to go crazy. The cat's going to start attacking him. That baby could have fell off the counter. You should know better than that as a father. Hell is wrong with you? See, that baby could have failed. That cat attacked him, boy. That cat said, don't you cut that damn thing. Look at the baby crying. Boy, he lucky that baby didn't fall off that damn counter. Look at this dog. Now, this dog right here is funny. He says, that dog look like me. I know damn well you're not finna cut me. The dog said I'm dead. The dog said I'm dead. Just kill me right now, damn it. You didn't cut my head off. That's kind of mean. I'm going to be honest with you. My man ED just checked in. What's going on, ED? This is crazy. I think it's kind of cruel, though. The dog just, look how the dog got more sense than some humans. He passes out. Watch this. Oh, somebody said this is AI. This is AI. I wouldn't put it past you. Look at the raccoon. Who in the hell has a pet raccoon anyway? Look at the bird. Boy, AI is out of control there. This AI. Look how the cat looking. So this is AI. That's kind of cruel. It's a damn good AI if it is. Dog started backing up doing the moonwalk. Them cats try to fight.
Buddy. She's pink. Look at that. Where's this fucking thing?
Yeah, that's AI for sure. Now that's AI for sure. That's wild. That is wild. I thought it was funny though. I think it's kind of cool if you did that to your animal for real though. I have something I did want to show you. I did play. I played that James Clapper blaming on Obama. It's one of. Oh yeah, I wanted to show you this one. This is what's that? Michelle. Is that her?
Look at this White House now, and it's her.
No, I want to show her on here with her husband, pretending like she don't know what's going on.
What's your set?
That's Raskin. James Comey. Where's that other one of James Comey? Oh, I got one of Omar too. Dang it. What did I do with? Oh, here it is. Here it is.
They all see the world the same way.
Now, this plastic face looking heifer right here, Nicole Wallace, I think she worked for the Bush. This is her husband over here. This bed wetter, sit down in T-tier. This is another bed. This is Weissman. This is another bed wetter, sit down in T-tier. And she's pretending like she don't know what this is. She never says this is her husband. But James Comey leaked the information to her husband, and you think she's going to have some non-biased reporting. Yeah, I believe that.
And what we see them doing is moving the ball around the court and teeing each other up differently, to get them to some sort of criminal investigation.
Can you believe this? This piece of trash leaked the information to James Comey, and he's trying to blame the Trump administration for doing what they actually did.
The intelligence community taking.
If Cash Patel and Pam Bundy would actually indict Barack Obama, I'll stop talking trash about them for the next year. I won't say nothing bad about them no matter what they do. Even if Obama is not prosecuted, just if you indict that bastard, because the left will lose their mind if you indict him, even though he's trash, freaking sausage hider.
The fruits of what it does, or whatever classified stuff that it has, declassifying it, sending referrals to the Justice.
But she's acting like she's interested. I bet she used a strap on for her husband. He looked like that kind of fella who like to get tied up and beat on.
Department, and putting the department in a place to go forward and say, okay, we are looking at this, and using the specter of criminality to examine Trump's foes, the original foes like Obama, Brennan, and Comey.
I mean, Andrew Weissman, I don't know what moves the men in the manosphere, but it looks so.
She's acting like this is a story to her. You and your husband talked about this at home, heifer.
Freaking lame.
Weissman needs to be investigated, if you ask me. Chicken X Legend say he looks like a lesbian teacher. Now that's a good one. Now you about right about that. he does look like a lesbian. That's funny. Yeah, he's a lesbian teacher. I'm gonna use that one. He does look like a lesbian teacher. He kind of look like Rachel Maddox look more masculine than he does. That's a fact.
And weak to be so obsessed.
Her face doesn't even move. You know, this proves if you are a liberal woman, you just get like some women can age gracefully. It has nothing to do. You can look at their face and see that hardness about them, that evilness about them. I love when you see an older lady and she look like she has peace on her face. these women don't look like they got peace on their face. This is what evil does to you. You get the Jezebel mentality and mindset and face.
That's with Obama.
They all see the world.
Beautiful Cat 2023 said, did Trump fire Pam as of yet? Absolutely not. He can't fire because she just got some new knee pads, so he's not gonna fire her. Mean Mug says she got that deep throat neck. That's funny as hell. She got that deep throat neck. Woo, man, that's classic. There, I don't think I've ever heard that. You got a point there. Woo, God Almighty, that's funny. Dave the May said, "Give her a feed bag." It look like you look kind of like a horsey. Get up there, horsey. ED said the tariff rebate. I hope the vets get them as well. Ed, you'd be lucky if anybody gets them. Wait, these damn corrupt, because they getting all the damn money. That's why we can't get none, because they keep getting it. Believable. Michelle Cato said, just plain unattractive. Brad Armstrong said, is there soul draining out, Doc? You may have a point there, Brad. The old bag says twisted. Yep. It's something evil about him. It is. Look how she's looking too. She does look like a horse. You know, she didn't used to look like this. But as she got older and bitter, this is what it does to your face. And Wiseman, he looks like a lesbian school teacher too. Come to think about it. Look how he looking. Look like he constipated or something. He kind of looked like Kathy Holcomb. Now, I did have a clip of James Comey because they say is that, what did I do with it? This is James Comey. He's practicing trash talk in case he has to go to jail. Now, I don't know if he's going to go because Pam Bundy's in short, but this is James Comey in prison practicing trash talk.
Working on my trash talk, to get respect from the other inmates.
He's working on his trash talk.
Let me hear some of it.
All right. Hey, pal, I'm about to tear you a new ass.
You gotta do a little better than that, James.
Hey, I'm about to tear you a new ass and sew up your old ass.
James Comey trash talking.
Okay, all right.
I'm gonna punch you in the fuck. I'm gonna make you my bitch's bitch. You're gonna be my grand bitch. Yeah.
Oh my God. Oh, sometimes I love AI, man. Damn, it's funny. James Comey trash talking. Look at he's able to get my street cred on right here. I wish he was going to jail. I love to see him in jail.
No. Working on my trash talk, to get respect from the other inmates.
Let me hear some of it.
All right. Hey, pal, I'm about to tear you a new ass.
Oh, dang it.
You gotta do a little better than that, James.
Hey, I'm about to tear you a new ass and sew up your old ass.
Okay, all right.
I'm gonna punch you in the fuck. I'm gonna make you my bitch's bitch.
Oh, I know it ain't nice to play it, but I couldn't help it. I just was crying laughing on that. I don't know. That's so funny to me. That sounds like how he'll try to curse. Oh, my Lord. James Comey is talking trash. Did Tish James release a statement too? Big Tish? I wonder if she released a statement. Now, I don't know if you've heard of this little crazy heifer. I forgot how to pronounce her name. But here's an ad on her. She's running for that district down in Tennessee.
says,
I'm a very radical person.
Afton Bain says,
Afton Bain. That's a weird way to pronounce. Have you ever heard of an Afton actually spelled like that? She's weird.
Afton Bain says,
I'm a very radical person.
So radical, Bain went on a midnight joyride harassing ICE officers and state troopers.
We're bullying the ICE vehicles and state troopers.
Stop Afton Bain. Club for Growth Action is responsible for the content of this ad.
Now, this little crazy heifer here is a special election being held in Tennessee, and she's running. She condemns women who get married and start families. Because I got a clip of her. I want you to listen to this crazy heifer. And when I say crazy, she truly is crazy. Dang it, what I do with that clip? Wait a minute. Is that it? Wait a minute. That's not it. Wait a minute. What did I do with it? I know I had that clip. What did I name it? I thought I named it after her. Maybe I didn't name it after her. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I'm gonna have to go get that clip. But I do have another clip of her being pulled out of a courthouse, which it is quite funny because these people are so unhinged. Oh man. Let me play that one first because I gotta go find the other clip. I thought I had it. This is her being pulled out of courtroom. Yes, that's her screaming. You got it right. That's her screaming like a little child after she tried to force herself into the governor, I think his name is Bill Lee's office. Police had to drag her out. Then she started playing victim.
Are you okay? Sorry, that was completely unnecessary. We just need to
No, she should be ashamed. Now, I want you to listen to this statement by this crazy heifer right here. Because she's a lunatic. You got to be a Democrat. I mean, you got to be a lunatic to be still supporting the Democrat, in my humble opinion. I want you to listen to this crazy stuff right here. This is her talking here. Hold on a minute. She don't even like the city. She admitted to that. Now, this is her here. Wait a minute. Rewind it.
My therapist always asks.
You heard what she said? Her therapist. She's got a therapist because you can look at it and tell she's crazy. You need a therapist.
My therapist always asks me to transcribe my dreams when they happen. And the recurring dream I've had is standing up in a cafeteria full of women. I don't know why I was there or whatever. And saying, I don't want children, I want power. And just screaming it at the top of my lungs. And for someone who grew up with my mother telling me never have kids because
she grew up, her mother told her to never have kids. Well, I wish your mother would listen to her own advice and not had you.
You will, you'll have to give up a lot. You'll have to sacrifice professionally, which is.
See, this is what all liberals say. These anti-God people, they all say the same thing. Now, if you choose not to have any kids, that's your business. But when you start to act like it's something wrong with having kids, that's a horse of another color. She's acting like it's a curse to have kids. I think the Lord said, be fruitful and multiply.
What she was saying. And where I am now with seeing the consequences and the ramifications of women having kids and being in the political field and what they're able to achieve, because we don't offer, it's like the political field hasn't met the challenge of working moms. They really
use a damn lie. Most of the women that's in some power right now actually have children. including your hero, Hillary. The press secretary, she just had a baby not too long ago. I mean, this woman right here, Carrie Lake, has children. Everybody that worked for Donald Trump as a woman, I think, got kids. And so you saying having kids is a curse.
Really haven't, but also the deeply patriarchal structures that these women are involved with.
Does she seem like she's happy? Does she seem like she's happy? See, you upset because you were easy in high school. You were behind the bleachers. You was in the back of a 67 Chevy. Everybody, you was giving up to everybody. Your mama probably was one too. She was giving up to everybody. Now you're telling people not to have kids.
Because they've chosen marriage and they've chosen to raise children.
Notice how she had like that's a bad thing. They chose marriage. They chose to have kids.
And I think in the South, it's incredibly difficult to shake.
How are you going to be in charge of something if everybody take your mentality and don't have kids, Effa? Damn population will die off.
Those, especially if you've grown up here and that's all you've been told is the definition of success. The metric of success is how many kids you have, the bigger the square footage of your house.
Yeah.
And where your kids go to school.
She seems happy, right? Now you remember this. Look at this.
I've been heavily involved with the Nashville mayoral race.
Look how her face looks. She looks evil. This heifer is crazy.
Because I hate the city. I hate the back.
She says she hates the city. Watch this.
I've been heavily involved with the Nashville mayoral race because I hate the city. I hate the bachelorettes. I hate the pedal taverns. I hate country music. I hate all of the things that make.
She says she hates all the things that makes Tennessee what it is, or Nashville what it is. How you gonna represent the people that you hate? But here's the kicker: all Democrats hate the people they are representing. They pretend like they're like my constituents. All Democrats hate the people who they represent. They hate them. It's been one thing if they just have a little discomfort for you, but they hate you. She just said it.
Make Nashville, apparently. And it's
I hate it, but vote for me.
City to the rest of the country, but I hate it. Yeah, I'm that girl at the airport that all these bachelorettes are giddy walking out in their two-toned colored Pantone pink shirts, and they walk out and they're like, oh my God, Nashville is so bad.
They're so loud.
Things have been.
She says she hates all y'all. Did you get that? She wants you to know. She says she hates the city. She hates the bachelorettes. I hate the pedal taverns. I hate country music. She says she hates all that. Vote for me, though.
Nashville, apparently, because I hate the city. I hate the Bachelor.
I mean, that's so disrespectful.
What? Here to weigh in is Outkick contributor, host of Gains for Girls podcast, Riley Gaines. Riley, I love this story because we say Democrats hate America a lot, but a lot of them really do.
I've been saying it for years. They hate you.
And this kind of demonstrates that. But that's a clip from, a little while ago. Sam will tell me when she actually said that, but she doesn't like the city, clearly hates Nashville.
That's right, Laura. She said that
she still hates all them. Look at her face. You can look at this face and tell she got pure hate in her. She probably hates her mama. She probably hates her daddy. She got daddy issues or something.
the quiet part out loud. Let me be very clear. I am a born and raised Nashvilleian, so this breaks my heart to hear. I guess she really just woke up one morning, she looked in the mirror and she said, I'm going to run for Congress in a city that I hate, in a state that I despise, surrounded by people that I believe are racist, stupid, and culturally beneath me. Quite the campaign slogan there. After listening to her remarks saying, that she hates the city, she hates the culture, she hates the identity, she hates the very things that makes Nashville, Nashville, how can we as Nashvillians trust that she will go to Congress and represent our best interests?
She's not going to represent your best interest, damn it. That's who these people are. Now, Miss Bernice McCall hit us up for another sponsorship, and she says, and I agree with her 100% on this. I concur this for sure, Miss Bernice. Miss Bernice McCall said the Trump administration needs to change in January. Amen. and hallelujah. It does. They're going to have to get aggressive. All of this patty cake stuff, trying to pretend they say, well, he's playing politics with Mandami. We don't need no more of that. We need you to be the bull in the china shop. Go in there and break some stuff. Knock some people around. You need to get aggressive with prosecuting these people because they're not going to stop. That's why these judges, see, election has consequences. And you allowed all these rogue judges in there. We can't get not one single so-called conservative judge to do anything about all of the things, or a conservative prosecutor, if there's even a such thing, to bring charges up against all of these deep staters who done broke every law you can name. What are we waiting on the whole auto pen thing? We know that Joe Biden was not even competent in 2020. Speaking of Joe Biden, I just reminded myself, I got a clip of Joe Biden before he had lost his mind when he was working for the Obama administration. Do y'all remember that? When Joseph was working for the Obama administration? And he kind of told on himself because he's kind of stupid. Here's Joe Biden telling on himself about what they did in Ukraine.
No, I am not the pen pal, but the phone pal of Poroshenko and Arseniy Yatsenyuk and now the speaker. I literally, without exaggeration, the last 4 years I'm on the phone 2 to 3 hours a week with those folks.
Why is he talking to the Ukraine people so damn much? What business do we have that's so damn important in Ukraine? You need to ask yourself that. Nobody's ever talked about that. This is long before a war. What made the Obama administration so hell-bent on overthrowing a Ukrainian president that was elected? I don't give a damn how you say you don't agree with him. They were really mad about the then president of Ukraine because he had a friendly relationship with Russia. Technically, they're kinsmen. Why is that concern of? How is that a threat to us? But if you notice with the Obama administration, not only was Joe Biden getting paid, or through Hunter Biden, Joe Biden was getting paid through Hunter Biden because Hunter Biden is such a brilliant crackhead that I'm sure he was giving all types of advice on energy, since that is his specialty. Now, if you're talking about specialty on how to cook some crack and do hookers and crack at the same time, Hunter's your guy. And here we had the media telling us how wonderful and smart Joe Biden was.
There's an overwhelming instinct in Europe to say, hey, before you guys became president, this was owned by Russia anyway. They had a puppet there. What difference does it make? What the hell's the difference? Why are you making us engage in these sanctions? You remember last year I was authorized to say we do the second tranche of $1 billion, and he did.
See, this is another thing that's starting to make me really damn sick. They're talking about this tariff incentive to send everybody $2,000. They gave Ukraine $1 billion. Now, when somebody asks me what the hell was that for, how is it beneficial for us to give Ukraine $1 billion damn dollars? Now Zelensky wants to plea bargain with Russia because Russia's still destroying them. All the people who didn't died, you can blame it on the Obama administration because they had a coup d'etat over there. Now, you also need to ask yourself this little question here. Why was it so important for the Obama administration to overthrow a duly elected president in Ukraine? Well, it probably is the same reason that when you look at Benghazi, nobody's told us why they were still in Benghazi because all the other countries had withdrew their people. Why were we still in Benghazi? We were doing something we had no business doing in Ukraine too, because not only did we overturn a duly elected president with a coup d'etat, you must remember that there were 26 labs that we knew about that we had in Ukraine. Now, don't worry, because they say these was just research labs. I'm sure we can believe the government when they say they're research labs. Would we allow 26 research labs, the Russians to have 26 research labs in Mexico? I don't think we would actually agree with that. But Joe Biden is here snitching on himself, and no Republican did anything about it.
And fire his chief prosecutor, and because I have the confidence of the president.
Why do you need to fire the prosecutor? Oh, because Hunter Biden's on the same board that he's investigating.
I was there and I said, I'm not signing it. Until you fire him, we're not signing, man. Get it straight. We're not doing it. Till you form a new government and you actually bring in someone who will move on this, we're not playing. Not because we're trying to.
He is systematically telling you that they did a coup d'etat without saying it directly. We want you to put somebody in there that we approve of. If that ain't he's showing you the format, the book, the whole plan, the 101, everything on how to do a coup d'etat, and he's admitting to it. They had to get somebody in who we approved of. I like to know what else you call that.
Play hardball, because we know if they give an excuse to the EU, there are at least 5 countries right now that want to say, whoa, we want out. At least 5 right now. And so what we're putting together now, is a basic, detailed roadmap of who goes first and who goes second. And there's 2 pieces of this, folks. One is the security guarantees that are to flow from Russia. And 2, the political steps that Ukraine has to take. And some of the steps are very difficult to take. They've already done the energy piece, they've done some other things, but my point is that when you say the dumb boss is going to have a special status and you're going to amend your constitution, it's like saying, okay, Texas and Wyoming, Texas is going to have a special status that we don't want because we want Mexico to have more influence in Texas. And we're going to pass that through the United States Congress. So there's some really tough stuff they've got to do. They're willing, I'm convinced they will do it.
You can't even make this up. The reason we're so far in debt right now is because we keep sticking our nose in business we have no business sticking our damn nose in. These forever wars going on. 20 years in Afghanistan, and we went over there because the Taliban, I guess, was a national threat to our national security. But after 20 years, spending trillions of dollars over there, loss of life, loss of limb, loss of mindset of our soldiers, we gave the country back to the people we came over to defeat, and 13 of our people were killed when we were leaving, people falling out of airplanes. Did anybody ever get prosecuted for that? Mm-mm. And Joe Biden was falling asleep, checking his watch when they were bringing the bodies back from Afghanistan. He's a human piece of trash. When he dies, don't you ever think I'm going to have sympathy on Joe Biden and Hillary. Because every time one of these SOBs dies, people be talking about, well, we're just not going to say nothing bad. I am. I'm going to say something bad because it needs to be talked about. Just because a demon dies, they don't become and turn into sainthood. They do it. You want me to play nice with them because they got their feelings hurt. These people are evil. And we keep catching them right in the act. They've broken every law you can possibly name. Now, here's the kicker. Pam Bundy is over the Justice Department. Do you really think that Pam Bundy is going to do something now? Pam Bundy technically needs to be fired. Let her go practice and go join her one of her sorority sisters or something. Let them do some cheers, something like that, because she's not built for this. She's not built for this. And I hate to tell you that she's not built for it. And the same reason people were saying the deep state is going to nobody's going to get prosecuted in the deep state as long as Pam Bundy is the head person doing the prosecution. It's just not going to happen. Not nobody of significance. They damn sure not going to jail. I would love to see them go to jail. It would warm my heart if they went to jail. But they're not. That's the dirty little secret. They're not going to jail. Nothing's going to happen to them. People will be grandstanding and talking about what they're going to do, blah, 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 blah. They're not going to do nothing but talk. That's what they're going to do. They get on there. They may even write a book. And they'll expose all the crimes in the book, but nobody's going to jail. Don't you ever fool your damn self that somebody's going to jail. No one's going to jail. Now, some small fry may go to jail, but if you think about what they did, just think about this. Let's rewind a little bit. So in 2016, the then Obama administration, James Comey was there, and they decided that, don't forget, we just showed you that James Comey's brother's law firm does the taxes for the Clinton Foundation. At least they were doing it. Don't forget that James Comey was on the London-based bank that was doing work for Hillary Clinton, doing the campaign financing for Hillary Clinton, and you expect something to happen. Nobody's done anything. They went with the Russian collusion, and James Clapper admitted that Obama told them to keep investigating, even though James Clapper says there was not a shred of evidence that the dossier was real. James Comey, Andrew McCabe, Peter Strzok, Lisa Page, and the FBI went to the FISA court at least, and James Comey, I think he signed 2 or 3 of them. He knew it was a lie. He even wrote in his notes, in his own handwritings, that he knew that Hillary Clinton had something to do with this, but he had lied and ignored this. This is who these people are. And then he says that he got a special prosecutor while knowing it's a lie. I think we spent like $33 million on Bob Mueller. He's in the nut house now. He's lost his mind. Thank you, Lord, for taking his mind. Take some more of them, Lord. And then after they got mule-faced Bob Mueller, who didn't even know what was in his own damn report because his mind was shot, he got up and tried to pretend like there was still some links some kind of way. And then after that didn't work, the whole time they were in there, they still was going with Russian collusion. They were trying to undertake the man. They tried to impeach the damn man, and he's playing patty cake. Man, I would be so vicious towards these bastards if they had did me like they did Donald Trump. I would be vicious. Here he is getting upset with us. You need to be upset with Pam Bundy and Cash Patel. That's who you need to be upset with. So then they went with the impeachment. That didn't work. Then they said, when 2020 comes around, we're going to make damn sure we cheat enough. Now, I'm going to show you a little map. I got a little map here. I almost forgot about it. I want to show you a little map here. I want you to tell me what you think about this particular map here. This is Obama, Donald Trump, and Joe Biden. Take a look at this right here. Obama got 69,000 votes. 69 million, I'm sorry. He won 873 counties, which is a little suspicious. 18 out of 18 bellwethers, I'm sorry. He won Florida, Ohio, and Iowa. Wins the White House seat. Trump got 74 million, probably closer to 80 million. He won 2,497 counties. Just think about how many more counties he won than Barack Obama. 18 out of 18 bellwethers. He won Florida, Ohio, and Iowa. Wins the White House. Joe Biden allegedly got 81 million votes, but he only won 477 counties. One out of the 19 bellwethers, loses Florida, loses Ohio, and loses Iowa. And he still won. He lost House seats, but he still won. Do you really think that you can trust anything these bastards did? After they stole the election, St. Bernard face William Barr says there was no voter fraud. The FBI said there was no voter fraud. And they lied about the voter fraud. And then they found out that Dominion and all of them was cheating. Fox News got scared and paid. Fox News paid Dominion out $700 million or something. Ridiculous amount. Tucker Carlson and Laura Ingraham was texting how they glad Donald Trump lost. Tucker Carlson was going off, but everybody forgot about it now. But he's for America first now. Tucker Carlson is. See, y'all be forgetting what they've been and did. They done jumped ship so many damn times, it's not even funny. So after they got Donald Trump out of office, they said, we done with him, we ain't got to worry about him no more. And then he went, no indictments. He said, I'm going to run again. 4 indictments. They said, we'll drag you through court. And when those indictments start unraveling, they said, let's get an MK Ultra person to try to blow his damn brains out. Went up, before I forgot, Mar-a-Lago, they ran up in his house. And don't forget, Merrick Garland told the FBI, you have authority to use deadly force on the former president. And make sure you check Melania's drawers. And Donald Trump is still playing patty cake. You got to be slap crazy out your damn mind. If you had treated me like they treated Donald Trump, all them sons of bitches would be in jail right now. If I was the president, I'm going, vengeance is mine, says the Lord. And Lord, we going to help you out this time. Because I'm going full throttle, pedal to the floor. If you try to kill me, if you try to bankrupt me, if you go in my wife's underwear drawer, if you drag me to court and do all this stuff to me, try to blow my brains out on twice occasions that we know about, I'm going to unleash everything I got on you. And none of this patty cake stuff. Hell to the no. And to make things even worse, part of the reason how they got Joe Biden in there is that they pretended about COVID. Now, you remember last night when I was on here and the live started acting up the minute I started talking about that election fraud? I thought about that today. I said this thing hadn't messed up in a while. And the minute I started talking about, and now the videos has disappeared. I don't even know what happened to it. The live from last night, I don't even know what happened to it. Deleted. It was deleted on Facebook and YouTube. I didn't delete it. I don't know how it got deleted, but somebody deleted it. A little suspicious to me. They don't want you talking about these fraud. No one, if you look at this map right here, there ain't no way in the hell Joe Biden got 81 million votes. That is an impossibility. Not by looking at this board. Kidding me. But we supposed to believe what the FBI. Why don't Cash Patel release the 302s on Barack Obama? Because he ain't got the balls to do it. He's like a chihuahua that had all his teeth taken out of his mouth, and he had his voice box taken out. He can't even bark. I hear some noise. I mean, I don't even hear noise. I hear him saying, he's trying to say, but he can't even say it. Took his vocal cords and every damn thing else. Nothing has happened to these people in spite of all of this evidence we have on James Comey, Hillary Clinton, Barack Obama, John Brennan, all of them. Ain't nobody going to jail. No. Don't let them get your hopes up high. Because this is how they get you to donate money or do something else. No, don't do it. Tell them to do something. Ain't nobody been really formally charged and prosecuted. When we gonna have a damn trial? Always grandstand. I can't take it. That's right. Say they want to vote by phone. Mr. Fang want to do vote by phone. That makes a lot of sense. I don't think anything can go wrong with that, voting by phone. Well, that is Eric Fang Stuhl, or Seawall, because that's what we call Fang. You mean to tell me that you think a fella who didn't know this was a Chinese honey pot, all of a sudden he's telling us we need to vote by phone, it'll make it more democracy. He's a damn fool. I heard he was running for governor. I wouldn't even be surprised if he win at this point. Anything is possible now, these jackasses. But anyway, we got to get out of here. I hope to try to start a little bit early tomorrow, because we coming up on the Thanksgiving week. I hope you're going to be thankful. That's what Thanksgiving is supposed to be about. Thanking, but nobody wants to be thankful anymore. They just go straight from Halloween to Christmas. Just disrespecting Thanksgiving because you're not thankful. The Pilgrims mistreated the Indians. I don't want to be thankful. I know you don't, heathen. Anyway, good night out there, Common Sense Nation. Stay strong. Clever is she's doing some nano details. She's tired, she's worn out. She's been doing a lot of with the grandbabies, so she's been a little tired and wearing her out. But God bless you, Common Sense Nation.